All right, let's move on to Battlefront. No, I'm sorry, Battlefield. Battlefield 1.
Yes.
There's a big multiplayer game going on right now, apparently. But hopefully you're watching this instead.
Welcome.
What do you guys think? How you feeling about this one?
Well,
now?
they dropped a Zeppelin on a European village.
So they're promising more destruction than ever in a Battlefield.
Yeah.
That
more-
scale's awesome.
Yeah,
It's
I
unbelievable.
think any reservations about the time period it had been saying if it was going to be any less spectacular, that trailer kind of puts that to one side because it's just crazy what happens in this trailer, and it's big and it's bombastic and it's what you'd expect from a modern period set Battlefield.
Yeah. I mean, so yeah, let's break it apart, right? With the single player, multiplayer, that CGI trailer that is up on screen right now, showing a tank crew in there. It looks like maybe that was one of the characters that you're going to be playing. Who knows? But the single player is going to be really interesting, I think, for this game, and it's clear that they're actually taking their time to put the effort into it, right? To craft that single player story.
I'm excited for the horses.
Yep,
We saw
there are
more
horses.
horses.
Oh, of course, and there are horses. Yeah.
It also looks quite globe-trotting as well. They've got like
Yes.
European
Yeah, a lot of
locations,
different
rural
locations,
locations,
Yeah,
deserts,
the desert.
front lines.
I'm going to have to go back and brush up on World War I history just to see where these areas might be, like North Africa or. But this
here it
this
is.
yeah this scene right here.
Crash is pretty great.
Jeez.
You know what this actually reminded me of is
The humanity.
all the humanity. They didn't. Battlefield 2142, where you had those giant titans that sort of were acted as a home base for each side. The Zeppelins sort of reminded me of that. I wonder if we might be sort of revisiting some of those mechanics.
Taking the enemy team's Zeppelin could be
Yeah,
a
like take
objective.
it down. Yeah.
They're
That'd
also
be great.
promising dynamic weather this time out.
Yeah. So
It'll
that's interesting.
affect the play environment.
Sure. Like
Wonder
you
how
run
that'll-
slower when it starts raining because it's all muddy in no man's land.
Yeah, I wonder if which vehicles would be better in those environments too. If
Yeah, you have
that
to adapt,
affects it.
yeah.
Like say the horses, clogging through mud can't run as fast.
I hope we don't have to
something.
relive the end of Warhorse.
Oh no.
Oh, man, yeah, no.
Bringing it down.
Not again.
I wonder
That's why
if it's windy, if
You have to put on the hat.
if gas gets blown off the battlefield.
Okay, that's actually a good point, yeah.
yeah, that's a good point. If it's windy, you
Don't
put
go
on
out
a
without a
jacket.
hat. In multiplayer, I'm not going to have you
customization.
embarrass me with no hat in multiplayer.
Yeah, how
Gets
do
it
you
cold.
have your goggles on if you don't put them on? At a disadvantage.
We have a question we can bring up from Twitter right now. This one comes from Elite Voodoo 1776. Do you hope to see a campaign in Battlefield 2017? If so, would you prefer an online or offline campaign? Don't understand the question. Battlefield
Battlefront
2017 is what?
Do they mean the next Battlefront?
They
maybe?
mean
Maybe the next,
I think they mean
Next
the next
Battlefront.
Battlefield.
whichever following Battlefield we have.
Battlefield or Battlefront?
Battlefront.
They must mean Battlefront
Yeah.
2017.
This is confusing.
Let's
isn't
answer
it?
both questions.
Here's
Yes
what
and
happened.
yes.
He meant Battlefront, but he typed Battlefield. So the person grabbing our Twitter questions chose that question for our Battlefield segment.
Okay.
But we can answer that
Let's
real
back
quick.
up.
I feel enlightened. We already addressed that, I think, because
Yeah, I think so.
they have said that they want to do a story mode. They couldn't squeeze it in the first time
Yeah,
round.
yeah.
And I think it'll be better for it because they'll have longer to work on it. They're getting more help and time. So there'll definitely be a story mode in the next Battlefront.
Yeah.
I said the right one, yeah?
Battle-
Yeah.
Hey, EA brought this on themselves.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's true.
They should have named their games more.
And they're releasing.
Distinctly.
Yeah.
Really, yeah.
Exactly.
I totally agree. I think anytime you can get a Battlefield. Doing it again.
Battlefront?
Anytime you can get a Star Wars narrative, whether it be Battlefront or Visceral's game or Respawn's game, anytime you get another story, you're always better for it.
Yeah.
I don't think we got any news on a multiplayer beta for Battlefield, did we?
Battlefield, I don't think
I don't
so.
think so. I know
No.
one is supposed to be coming, and they might have announced the date for that, but I don't
Yeah.
think they did today.
Okay. Yeah.
If you have any more questions for EA's press conference, just tweet them at IGN with hashtag E3 2016. I'm being told we actually have one ready to go. That was fast.
What?
You guys type your questions real fast. This one comes from Etherrare. Do you think Battlefield will outsell Call of Duty this year? I don't know.
I think I'm definitely more interested.
Hard to guess.
So
those
far.
sales figures, yeah.
I think I'm interested in the setting. Just going
Well-
back to World War I.
Yeah.
Anecdotally, there is a huge backlash against Call of Duty with that trailer, and then there's a lot of goodwill towards the Battlefield reveal.
Sure.
But Call of Duty is such a monster.
Yeah,
that
yeah, I
People
mean,
it's
who
hard to
don't
get-
even pay attention to
Yeah.
stuff like this
Yeah.
know Call of Duty. They buy Call of Duty every year. And it's hard to overturn that, especially with what Battlefield's doing, like try and message it to those people and go, no, it's really interesting what they're doing. I think they're just so ingrained into buying Call of Duty.
Yeah, there's absolutely space for both too. I mean, they're doing different things. That's always a conflict people have. It's just like, well, which one are you? It's like, well, they do very different things. You can always try both.
Yeah.
Surprise.
Why not both?
Yeah, why not?
I mean, if we have to, though, I'm going to do a hot take and say no. Call of Duty sells more.
Yeah.